Hello, my name is Jureeporn Trisuchon. So I'm pretty sure that the topic that I read today is definitely the common problem that everyone will face, especially people who stay in Bangkok. Yes, it's mentioned in the photo. It's about parking space in Bangkok. Have you ever challenged with the situation where you want to go to some chic, trendy coffee shop or restaurant, for example in Yaowarat? And when you reach there, you couldn't find a parking space, as it's located on the main road, and even worse, in front of the shop, prohibited space, where there's a wide red sign on the street. So what you have to do is to driving around and looking for the places where you can park. And as you know, in Bangkok, there are red and white color in almost every street. And the funny thing is, even in restricted area, there is someone already parked there. Then your next option is to go to a proper place where you can be sure that you will find a parking spot. You drive to paid parking space. Every place you go costs you like 40 baht per hour, and it takes like 15 minutes to get to the restaurant you want to go. Why is it so hard to find parking space in Bangkok? So, that's why the most people park along the street. Even there is a prohibited sign, and don't even care if this is in front of other people's house. As shown, seems like it is a common thing in Bangkok now. Like even in the crowded places like Yaowarat, there are a lot of cars parking and turn on the emergency lights, tac tac, to show signal that they will come back in few minutes, and to avoid the wheel locks from police, just because they want to buy Chinese walnut beside the street. But Chinese walnut, like everyone, few minutes added up to really affect traffic. With this careless and bad habit leads to the congestion in our road, and even worse, in the rush hour. Too sad to say, but it's true that it's now going to be the major issue in Bangkok, and even sad that everyone is admitted but no one is going to take it seriously. Some people also affect with this carelessness and lead to another problem, like for example, parking in a lot of front of other people's houses because there are available space, and the house owner has some emergency that they have to get out of their home, but the car is blocking in front of their house. So that may cause another problem, which some owner might not take any action and only complain, but some might take it into serious action. They could damage or scratch your car, and when that happens, who will respond to this situation? Because the owner might think that they are the owner of the property, so they have the right to do this. On the other hand, like parking in public and crowded area where you didn't stay with your car all the time, at the end of the day, your car might end up with scratches or damage without knowing what happened with it, and you cannot find the person who will respond to this, or even worse, some insurance might not cover the negligence as well. Moreover, if you have to reach office in 30 minutes, unfortunately today's not a lucky day. You might end up finding your car with a wheel clamp and parking to get out of nowhere. All you have to do is going to the police station, pay the fines, and going back to where you parked your car while waiting for the police to remove the wheel clamp. That is very wasting time. From the research, there are three main reasons why people park in the restricted area. First is wasting money, as if they park only few minutes. Why they have to pay 40 baht for that? And me neither, I don't understand why. And second reason is, as mentioned, as just only few minutes, they can park just only few minutes, it won't affect anyone, it won't hurt anybody, to park in front of the store 5 minutes. And the third is far from the place. The parking space is far from the place where you want to drop by. Sometimes there is a available space in front of the store, so and the proper parking space is take 20 minutes there. So why wasting time driving to the parking building, which takes 1 kilometer away? When everyone thinking in the same way, it's because a norm. It's become a norm and social value of parking like this. So people's lack of discipline and responsibilities on parking. That is another main challenge why Bangkok traffic is getting worse and worse. Whereas behavior is hard to improve, but we can still look for another opportunities that can improve parking system in Bangkok, like for example, in ground vehicle detection sensor that help guide driver to the available space. With the infrared and magnetic installed in each parking space, the system can gather the information on when the space is occupied and the space occupied, the length of stay of those occupied, and it will send a signal to an application on the mobile. As you can see in the photo, based on the research, it shows so many countries that have been applied this system, and it shows a dramatic reduction in the number of customer parking in prohibited area and tendency to park in the legal area more and more. But however, as we know that government needs to head up and be the main to support and find a way to solve this problem, as this has been a good so many years, and also this could lead this parking space, a little problem can lead to the main problem in Bangkok, which is traffic. But nonetheless, government, strict law, enforcement, or technology alone can only fix the tip of the problem. Still, it's very important that everyone needs to put those value and correct practice into practice. We need contribute from everyone.